Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on War of the Worlds with Ice Cube. Ice Cube, the rapper and actor. Okay, smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 7, 18. Sorry. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. It's so weird that Ice Cube is the star of this movie, and he's playing some sort of government guy who does computers and monitors people. He's just looking confused as the War of the Worlds breaks out. And it's data is their food is the pitch of this version of it. That's not how it goes in the original H.G. Wells story. I'm not. Are they gonna kill the aliens with a computer virus again? Because that would be a very Independence Day of you. But they keep trying to adapt this into a movie. They did it with Tom Cruise. That's a movie I called Tom Cruise versus the Martians because it really was. But I don't know how they're going to do this. I mean, it looks cool, but so did the Tom Cruise movie. Apparently, Ice Cube's spending the entire movie in his computer office, just looking at things on his computer. Could all be deep fakes. Ice Cube, don't believe it. So, and then I guess this is pictures from the past that he dug up, and apparently they're already here before. And then they've got like a, oh God, what's that group? Anonymous type character. I don't know, man. This guy was in NWA, and now he's in this movie. He's got kids. I kind of just don't believe him in this role. I mean, it's good they gave him a beard and gray hair. I mean, he looks the part because he's kind of got like a Jeremy Wright thing going. I don't know, man. So yeah. Is he just going to sit? It looks like he's just sitting in his office the whole movie. That's very strange to me. Like, who the hell's going to watch a movie where he sits in his office the whole movie? While his kids are running around going, "Oh, Dad, there's a Martian," and "Bob, oh, run!" And I don't get the tagline about the data. Data is their food. How are you going to end this thing? Because the way the H.G. Wells thing ends is that after a time, the Martians, like, there's absolutely nothing stopping the Martians. It's clear they're going to wipe us out or take the whole planet. But then they all just start dying because of biological stuff. You know, they get basically a cold goes through the Martians and they all die, and that's the end of the invasion. They have no resistance to our germs, basically. So that's the way the book ends. There's some other stuff in it too. There's a scene that they actually did do with Tom Cruise where he meets, I think it's Tim Robbins, and he's another guy. He's gone a bit crazy because of the invasion, but he survived, and but he ends up getting killed because I forget why exactly. But there's a moment in that sequence that's about, like, you know, people surviving and humanity and stuff like that, and humanity goes out the window during this emergency. So this doesn't appear to be that. Like, they're not going to do the higher sort of things. You know, the bigger ideas aren't in this movie. it just looks up like a straight up alien invasion movie, you know? Um, and again, the whole thing with the data, how are these things going to steal data exactly? I don't really understand. Is there going to be a scene where they like shoot wires out of I think they're called, what are they called? The triffids? Supposed to have 3 legs, but I think it looks like they got 2 there. But maybe they shoot wires out and hook up to our computer systems and steal all the data. I mean, couldn't they just do that, remotely if they have advanced technology, or do they have to be piped in or something? And are they stealing? You're saying they're here to steal our data. It doesn't look like they're here to steal our data. It looks like they're here to blow us up. So I'm confused. I'm very confused. I mean, I like the conspiracy aspect, like they've been here before and the government knew about them. But then, like, even the anonymous guy says, data is our most precious resource. How do you mean that? I don't know. Like, data, what do you mean by data exactly in that context? Data is our most precious resource? I would think it would be people, children, food, water, data? I mean, we could always rebuild the data, right? Do you mean knowledge, or do you mean like the computer files? Because there's a lot of data that's useless. I mean, a lot of the internet is, So, what's that data worth? Nothing, as far as I'm concerned. Not much, although to some people it's like gold. But let's. Do we have a write-up of this movie? First act. Ice Cube is now working for the government for some reason, and he's got kids. And then an alien invasion happens, and then he watches from his office, which he uses to coordinate, I don't know, defense, because he works for the government in a classified way. So he's part of the defense of Earth, maybe? I'm not sure how, like, the power stays on and his computers continue to work, but they do. And he monitors his kids while surveilling us, because he has that kind of surveillance capability. I think he's supposed to be in, like, the the NSA. Like, he's literally monitoring people. I don't like that. He's monitoring his own daughter through security cameras, like Chinese style. Is this supposed to prepare us for that? I don't like that at all. Hollywood. So then the second act is the invasion, and it's bad. And then, I don't know, there's this anonymous guy who tells them things. Maybe they're rehabilitated in this movie somehow. So he's seeing all the videos, and I guess he's staying in his office the whole time. So he's in another window later when his daughter's on the street running away. I guess he's helping. And then the third act, the Martians finally all die. I'm guessing because, I'm going to say computer virus, but that'll be lame. That'll be Independence Day lame. Maybe they die the same way they do in the book, of a biological disease. They just all die. I guess. Not sure this is going to work, because the H.G. Wells story also didn't have a father trying to protect kids exactly. It was different than that. I'm trying to remember if he had a family. I think he had a love interest, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I read the story. Tom Cruise certainly had a whole family. He had, I think he had two or three. Yeah, he had 2 kids, because Dakota Fanning was in it, as one of his kids. And I'm not sure if he had a love interest, but he beats the Martians because he's Tom Cruise. I assume Ice Cube eventually helps beat the Martians, or the Martians just die. And I don't know if they're Martians. They may have changed that aspect of it, because H.G. Wells wrote that in like the late 1850s when everybody thought, oh, Mars, yeah, it's probably full of aliens. So yeah, would I see it? I definitely wouldn't go to the theater for this one, although I gotta say, in a theater, this might play better, but I'm not liking the way everything's cropped. It's on the internet. Maybe not. It feels like more of a streaming movie. It looks, I gotta say, it looks kind of stupid. Just because I kind of can't buy Ice Cube in this role as being computer guy. Guy was in NWA, man. Come on. Like, when he's a cop, I can kind of buy that. Because he's kind of rough, tumble cop. You know, in that Kevin Hart movie. You know, he likes to play dads for some reason. I don't know why they don't cast him as an action star. I mean, I didn't see that XXX movie he was in, but that seemed to be a role that fit him. You know, he's like a tough dude who shoots people. Yeah, I'd like to see him in that kind of role. Here, he's just sitting in his office doing computer stuff like a nerd. I don't want to see that. Sounds boring. But maybe on streaming, I would watch it. Let's see. Do we have a write-up of this thing? War of the Worlds. How many times they make this damn movie? Yep, Tom Cruise one was 2005. There was one in 2019. I think that was a series. Here it is. Eva Longoria and Ice Cube. A grounded sci-fi film in the vein of District 9 that touches on the themes of privacy versus surveillance. Okay, now you're talking me into it. PG-13. Rich Lee is the director. Writers are Kenny Gold, Mark Hyman, and of course H.G. Wells, who wrote the original book. Didn't see Eva Longoria in this. Kenny Gold's credit. Not really seeing a lot of sci-fi in that list. Let me see Mark Hyman. Osmosis Jones, Transformers. Okay, they're both kind of science-y. How to Train Your Dragon? Oh. Well, that was a pretty big hit. Meet the Fockers. He's got quite a resume for a screenwriter. It's not bad. I gotta say, it's not bad. I mean, I've heard of these movies, and some of them are actually okay. I mean, How to Train Your Dragon, the original was pretty solid. The rewrite, the live action one, I'm not interested in, but that was solid. Osmosis Jones, I've heard about it, I've never seen it. And Meet the Fockers, people like that, so it's not bad. Not a lot of credits. Also, he also does a lot of script and continuity department. So, yeah, I think I would give this a chance. Yeah, you kind of talked me into it. But I would still only stream it. But I would check it out. Because I think that synopsis, themes of privacy and versus surveillance, that's ambitious at least. So there'll be some cool stuff in here, hopefully. All right. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check me out tonight at Words Matter Bookstore in Pitman, New Jersey for my 5 p.m. talk. I don't know if we're going to start exactly at 5. I'll probably hang out for a little while. But, around 5, we're going to do a talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. And I'll be doing a signing. I got my books. So I don't have 18, but I do have all the other books. And, I won't be able to get 18 until August, unfortunately. I ordered a bunch today, but I'm not going to get them till the 10th. Anyhow, that's it. We'll see you in the next one.